Hi, I'm Normal Guy, and I'm going to tell you how the Man of Steel movie helped me to accept superhero movies on their own merits, even if they're not how I would have done them, and how you can too.
And I can be a Superman for you. I'll sweep you off your feet, and a princess you can be.
Hi, I'm Normal Guy, and this is Normal Guy versus the World. Whenever anything that we love is brought to the big screen, we're always very critical because we want it to match the picture we had in our head that we love so much of the book, comic book, whatever it was that the movie is based on. Of course, many times it doesn't, and so we're very disappointed. Comic book fans, sci-fi fantasy fans, we deal with that more often than most because a lot of our stuff is being brought to the big screen adapted from whatever it was. As you all know, I'm a very big fan of Superman. And I've been waiting for a really long time for there to be the ideal Superman movie to me. I liked the Chris Reeve movies. Superman Returns, I'm sorry, you do not turn the ultimate good guy into the villain of a Jane Austen novel. You just don't. My idea of Superman was shaped by, the Justice League, Superman animated series, the stuff written by Jeff Loeb. This Superman grew up feeling like he was a normal human being, feeling like he was a human being, with good, decent parents who brought him up with their values, and who had a father from the heavens whose heritage gave him great abilities that, based on the values he was raised with, he used to go out in the world and make it a better place. That story really taught me to be a better man and gave me a model of what I could grow up to be. So it was really important to me. I was less taken with the interpretation of Superman that he's some sort of alien savior from on high. I've already got one Jesus. I don't really need two. So anyway, as bits of news started coming in, and then finally the trailer came in and all the promotions came in, I was waiting, trying to get hints of what interpretation they were doing and if I would really like what they were doing. And, as you got the trailers, you got the lines, the bits of dialogue, you get Jor-El saying things like, "You will give mankind an ideal to strive for, but in time they will join you in the sun." And the armor is this kind of alien tech armor. The S is not even an S.
This is not an S. On my world, it means hope.
This is not seeming promising. Then I heard that the Clark Kent persona may not even be in it. And then when Jimmy Olsen was replaced by a girl, this was beginning to not look like it was going to be my Superman that was brought to the big screen. Again. But then as I was seeing other fans excited about it, and I saw Zod, who seemed really cool, and I saw the fights that seemed really cool. I felt sad that I wasn't really able to enjoy anticipating the new Superman movie because it wasn't going to be my Superman. I realized this is going to be the Superman movie, whether I like it or not, whether I'm able to enjoy it or not. And I realized, there's going to be great stuff in it. It's going to be a great movie, probably. Regardless of whether it's the way I would have made it or I would want it to be, or it's my Superman that's on the big screen. It is Superman on the big screen. And there's going to be a lot of stuff that's in there that I would enjoy watching if I could get my Superman out of the way. And I think that that's a good way to look at a lot of these superhero films and a lot of these just films, like if they're adaptations of The Hobbit or whatever. Even if it's not the movie that we would want it to be, if it's a good movie, we should still allow ourselves to enjoy it. Otherwise, we're only hurting ourselves. Now, we should still fight for the ideal movie that we want. And when it's a bad movie, it's a bad movie. And we should call it out. And we can sometimes change things because of that. We got them to reboot Superman because of horrible, horrible stuff. I will still keep supporting my interpretation of Superman and wanting them to do that. But when I'm in the theater, as I'm looking forward to the movie, and as I'm watching it, I'm going to allow myself to enjoy it. I'm going to enjoy Superman fighting Zod, seeing Zod be Zod, and seeing Superman fly, and seeing Jonathan Kent hug Clark and seeing Krypton and Russell Crowe. And if we would be able to accept the world as it is, trying to make it better, but not allowing the fact that it's not the way it should be, keep us from enjoying the good that's there. We really enjoy our lives, and we ourselves become better people, more enjoyable, likable people in it. That's where I am. And I hope maybe that's helpful for you if you're in a similar place. Anyway, tell you about it in comments. Be sure to subscribe to the Real Normal Guys channel and watch my other great videos. I've got a lot of great videos coming up about both Superman and Iron Man, including a Superman premiere video and review. In the meantime, I'm going to be looking forward to the new Man of Steel movie and writing my own Superman movie trilogy. Until then, Zog! Up and away. It's going to be an awesome summer.
Super